Society is one of the best things humans have created, to agree to work together and create an organised and improved life for everyone. Modern civilization really began about 12,000 years ago, but modern humans have existed for about 200,000 years. Which makes you wonder, what were those humans doing for the 188,000 years before civilization? I guess they were just doing nothing. Just sat around, 188,000 years of this. And then one day someone finally said, guys, what are we doing? Living in nature is terrible. That guy was just mauled to death by wolves, the woman over there died in childbirth, and we're all about to die from hypothermia. We should never have come to Hull. And eventually we arrived where we are today, modern society. But with it comes its own conventions. For example, society likes to push the idea that your value as a person is based on things that are quantifiable. And sure, I can see why we do this. It's tempting to draw conclusions about people from their job prospects, relationships, or how much money they make. It's like the old saying, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life believing it's stupid. And that's true. If you judge a Mike by his ability to get a job, find a girlfriend, or make any money, he'll spend his whole life believing he's a failure. Oh. Okay, but these things don't matter, alright? If I based my value on my job prospects, I wouldn't have any. And if I based it on my relationship, then my value is leaving me. And if I based it on how much money I make, then I owe people my value. Another thing society expects is that you spend most of your life working. Wait. What do you mean by working? Oh, you know, like doing a job? A job? Yeah, you know, like a barista or cashier, that kind of thing. When do I do the job? Every week. Every week? For how long? Oh, like 40 hours. 40 hours every week. Do I get any time off? Yeah, you get 2 weeks off. Oh, that's good. How often? Once a year. Once a year? So I do 40 hours every week for a year, except 2 weeks. Yeah. Jeez. How long do I do that for? Oh, like 50 years. 50? Do I get like a year or two off at some point? Oh, no. Why do I have to spend all my time working? So you can afford to live, like a house, food, other stuff? What other stuff? You know, like having fun, seeing new places, meeting new people. But aren't I working 40 hours every week, every year for 50 years? Yeah. When do I do the other stuff? That's a fair point. Just whenever you're not working. Wouldn't I be tired from all the working though? Yeah. Actually, in a lot of jobs, you still have to work when you get home. Wait, what? Am I paid for that? No. You just have to do it, otherwise you won't be able to keep up, and then you'd lose your job, and then you won't be able to pay for food or housing, and then you'd be homeless, then cold, then starving, and then dead. Will you take the job? No, I think I'm going to go and live in nature. I'll take the job. However, once you've accepted that you must work and you've settled down in your life, you may start wondering about other people, not least because society bunches us all together in high concentrations and demands we interact with each other in a variety of uncomfortable ways, such as speaking to a customer assistant, meeting strangers, and generally just interacting with any other humans. Now, some people are very good at interacting with others and they find it natural to form relationships and talk to people. These people are called lucky bastards. Then there are the people who struggle to form relationships, have difficulty in finding employment, and generally feel alienated from the rest of society. These people are referred to as Mike. Mike is a minority in Western society, and if there's one thing minorities are good at, it's being marginalised. And while any Mike will tell you how much he likes narrow margins, in this instance not so much. So if you associate more with the qualities of a Mike, then I'm now going to demonstrate a hypothetical situation in which I'm forced to interact with someone. In this scenario, I'm trying to purchase a coffee. Hi, could I get a medium latte to take out please? Sure thing. Has your day been okay? Okay, so this isn't too bad as the barista is asking me quite a closed question, but potential responses are much more limited. In this instance, my day has either been okay or it hasn't, so there are really only 2 ways to respond, but let's see what happens next. Oh yeah, it's been okay. That's good. What have you been up to? Now things are starting to go downhill. The barista has asked a very open question with an infinite number of potential responses. I must now check with my brain to see if I can actually remember what I've done today. Then I have to decide if what I've been up to is interesting enough to talk about, and all of this has to happen within a second, otherwise I'll end up just staring at the barista. Not too much really. What about you? Okay, this might have saved the interaction. Not only did I manage to avoid divulging any information about my personal activities, I also deflected the conversation back onto the barista. Yeah, my day's been okay, it's not been too busy here, there was kind of a rush at lunchtime, but that seems to have ended now, and there was one guy. This is very bad. The barista has taken my question as a cue to talk with no sign of stopping. I think I may be trapped in this interaction forever, so I'm going to resign to my fate. Here you go. Thanks. Bye.